Okay, welcome back to more Let's Play Illusion of Gaia Blind. Last time we made it up this tower, and I was actually a little bit glad that the tower wasn't like a whole freaking like maze. It was just run up and do boss rush, which I guess I'm okay with, even though that one stupid queen boss was a freaking pain in the butt. One worn out body is quietly laid down. Is the body my father? In his head, a familiar voice speaks. Will, it's me, Ullman, your father. My body has decayed, but I live on like this. Well, that sucks balls for you. Oh, as a spirit. Okay. I thought he just lives as a skeleton that just, like, lays there. Father, why are you in that form? Because he's dead, dude. There's a strange room in the Tower of Babel filled with the light of the comet. Time goes so fast there that people evolve very quickly. Oh, he went in there and then he just, like, aged too fast and died? Is that what happened? Like a Indiana Jones situation? Why are Kara and I able to live? Because you two are evolved humans. Us? Every time it says Will's father, I'm tempted to, like, read it. Long ago, there existed biological technology using the light of the comet. People freely used the power to make plants and animals. For example, they made the camel. It can go for long periods without food or water. And people realized the power could be used as a weapon. Demons were developed. The world was on the brink of ruin. At that time, the Knights of Darkness and Light were developed to decide the fate of humanity. They are your ancestors. 6 mystic statues were made by the Knights. The last mystic statue is entrusted to you. But it's not. I don't have it. Oh, there it is. Now it's entrusted to me. Where did it come from? Nobody knows. But apparently we have it now. Yay. Soon the comet will be very close. By then, the two of you must go to the roof of the tower. Close your eyes. Okay. And we're going places. Alright. The roof. Here on the roof. Could I on the roof? The ancients worshipped the comet as a spirit. Those who bathed in the comet's light were given a strange power. The comet is called a spirit, but it's an unwelcome spirit. Evolving too fast brings destruction. As long as people have evil hearts, demons will be born. Oh noes. Will, open your eyes and look around. Okay, so we're like way up here. Oh, is that like the Earth down there? It looks kind of weird. It looks like a crumpled like blanket or something. Hamlet, oink oink. Aw. Of course, there's no difference between humans and animals. There's a little bit of difference between humans and animals. My body gone, I became forever young. From the comet's light, I gained immortality. But is there meaning in eternal life? I felt more alive when I had a terminal disease. I need to talk to you. Okay. Oh, Seth is dead apparently. When and where and how did he die? I don't remember at all. It's been a long time. Such a world. If I could talk of this at an academy, I'd be a great scholar. Neil, what are you doing? I want him to make the Rolex company grow bigger and bigger. Why's he talking to Neil? Neil's not here, yo. Even if I can see the real world, I can't touch it. No matter how difficult it may get, I can't help you. That was a nice touch that they put Hamlet here. At last, the time is near. Everyone, give Will your power! Alright, so we're gonna throw a spirit bomb at the comet? That actually was nice that, that the people didn't blab on for too long. Nothing to do except talk to Kara, okay. Will and Kara joined and became one with the Light Knight. Great power was born. The Knights were brought forth. The Dark Knight's ultimate power, the Firebird, was released. We're gonna turn into, like, one final bad A form. The battle will change the fate of humanity. Now you must go to the comet, or we're gonna fight in space like Sonic 3. Alright, alright. It's kind of cool. Is the final boss going to be a shmup, like in Kirby's Adventure? Hello? Can't move. Can't do anything. So the Firebird form just lets us fly in space? Oh, we're just here now. Where are we? Oh my god, there's the face. The face is on the ground. That is not where faces belong. Huh. Okay, so my attack is... Let's say, what am I actually shooting? Oh, I'm shooting like Firebirds. It looks kind of weird, like, from the side. Okay, so just dodge and shoot him in the mouth? Man, this is freaking weird, man. Yeah, when it said we were going to be fighting the comet, this isn't, like, what I had in mind. I didn't think the comet was going to have a freaking face on it. Okay, so is this just going to be phase 1? Is he going to have another phase? Is he going to do something? This can't be it. This is, like, way too easy. It's, like, way easier than that other stupid boss. Oh, there we go. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, it looks like a boss from like, Contra. From, like, a Contra game or something. It's kind of cool looking. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, I can pop the bubbles. Man, I have to dash out of the way of the green things. Okay, so every time I die, I just have to do this phase over again. Okay, well, this is gonna be kind of lame because this is gonna take forever. And, like, dodging these actually isn't that hard. It is kind of hard to see since you're like, it's like blue on blue. Like, you sort of like blend in. So if you're like trying to look at like the, oops. If you're trying to like look at the, like the top of the screen to see where to dodge, it's kind of hard to see like where your dude is. All right, come on, dude. You just got to do this every time I do it, like have an attempt. God damn it. I hit twice right there. At least it put me back like right here. At least I didn't have to like go through any of that story anymore, but I might, if I get a good attempt, I might just make a save state at this phase. I know it's like, usually I don't save state like between phases of bosses, but that's kind of a dumb like boss phase. If it just takes, if I just have to, oh goddamn. If I just have to like do that just to get an attempt at this guy. Jesus, dude. Okay, well, first good attempt, I'm save stating at that point. Because this phase is just like, it's not, this phase isn't hard, it just takes a long time. It's just a waste of time. Yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, it's gonna take probably a few more attempts before I can even, like, figure out, like, what to do. With that second phase. I have no idea, like, how to, like, fight it efficiently. You just have, like, no room to run. And it's just, like, shooting these, like, giant green things that you have to dash out of the way that are, like, super hard to dodge. Wow, that was close. It would be nice if I could get, like, a no-hit attempt, like, early on. Swear to God. Okay, shoo. Oh, man. Okay, I did it. Jesus. Okay, so we have a save state here. Man, I feel better already. I can actually, like, figure out how to fight this thing. Oh, things just come out of the ground. What are you supposed to do? The things just, like, home in on you. Oh, I bet I have to block. It's like, okay, you do have to block. Oh man, I got several hits on him. Alright. Oh, that didn't do any damage. Okay, this is totally doable. I just have to not get hit by the giant face beam. I just have to, like... Oh, and it like, blocks from, like, all directions, too, I think. Okay, so when it sends the electrical things up the sides, that's when it does the shot. Oh, I can't block... can't block that. Okay, so you have a little bit of window. You have a little bit of window, and then it does the mouth attack. So you don't want to get greedy. Oh man, you actually, even though it looks like you have a good amount of like horizontalness to the attack or to your attack, it still doesn't go as far as you would think. Alright, come on, dude. Okay, so just take a few hits. And then get out of the way. I should be able to, like, 3-cycle them. Alright, come on, dude. Is there a way that I can make it attack faster? Oh man, there's a long wait between vulnerability periods. Alright, come on, dude. Oh, I even got a little bit greedy. Alright, whatever. I'll eat this last, or I'm assuming this is like the final form or whatever. Oops. Alright, just open your mouth one time, please. Oh my god, I died! No! God damn it. Alright. I just have to not take... I'm pretty sure I took a hit from the mouth beam, like, early on. Yeah, I might have been able to get more hits on him or whatever, but let's... If I needed to do an extra cycle for the sake of being careful and not dying, I guess it's worth it. Oops, I got nothing. Might as well eat the stupid herb now. I forgot you can't block the bubble things. Alright, anytime you want to be vulnerable, that'd be great. Alright, one more cycle. My gosh. I don't know, the little pink sounds are like kind of out of place. Got him. Alright, please not another form. There might be another form, actually. Okay, phew. Oh man, okay, we did it. Jesus. So now we're just like chilling on this comet. What's happened to the comet? What's happened to the text? Why is it scrolling so damn slow? That glowing green planet. Also, why was it showing the jewel on the forehead of that dude when he was dying? The comet's power has disappeared. The evil star has flown off to the other side of the universe. Alrighty. But I thought its power disappeared, so... do you know what planet that is? Glowing there in the darkness? It debated me with the D. I thought it was going to say distance. Our Earth? That's right. Our Earth. Well, it's not really our Earth. We just like live there. Like, we don't actually like own it. Doesn't it look like a desert oasis? It's never seemed so beautiful. That's because you've never seen it from, like, a distance, yo. But it looks lonely shining in the dark. Well, of course, it's surrounded by tons and tons of space. Yes, the world is awakened. Is that Gaia? Mother? I was just about to say, or maybe it's my mother, since my father's here. There's been, like, no mention of Will's mother this whole game, I think, right? The Earth, a mother with millions of children. I'm sure you think about us sometimes, and Kara often thinks about her parents. Did the text slightly speed up a little bit right there? Yeah, not gonna lie, I didn't think about my mother this whole game, so yeah, sorry, I guess this is awkward, right? The Earth is the same way. She gets lonely if her children forget about her. How is it, you two? Looking at the world you live in from the outside. It's as if we'd become spirits. I want to show all of our group. Are we actually going to become spirits? Can we not return to Earth or something? No, I want to show everyone in the world. Someday people will build ships to travel the universe. Then they will see this green Earth with their own eyes. Okay, do they have to have the text go like this slowly? Like, come on, man. See how lonely the Earth looks, just like the two of you. It doesn't have to say Will's father every time. It just, like, makes it, like, take even longer. Look carefully at your map of the world. Map of the world. I hate that song. Oh, the map has started to change. Oh yeah, I guess we do have a map of the world. It's just been the, like the overworld map. So why is the map itself changing? Gosh, it's starting to look like Earth. Yeah, a couple of changes ago, I saw like Australia with the, what do you call it? With all those like islands, those like Southeast Asia islands around it. I was like, is it actually gonna turn into like Earth? That's the new world. New world? The path of evolution changed by the comet has continued until now. The Earth too has a life. It too has evolved and changed its shape. Now that the comet has no influence on the world, it's returned to its original condition. Wouldn't it just stop being influenced from that point on and just stay the way it was? Why would it just revert back to before the comet had any influence to begin with? Why do you two know the future? When I lost my body, I started seeing everything. We started to exist in the fourth dimension. The past, the future, humanity's progress. Maybe people would call this kind of body a spirit. Yeah, I think we would, actually. Now you and Kara can become ordinary children again. Don't be afraid. When we return to Earth, will we be separated? I'm telling you, the word separated is like ruined. Yes. The world is changing. Humanity and history have started down a new path. You two thought nothing of it when you met each other in South Cape. But when the Earth needed the light and dark nights, you met again unexpectedly. Let's look at the world before the power of the comet is extinguished. We hope you two have a bright future. That is kind of a cool looking, like, depiction of the Earth. Will, come here. Show me your... Oh, face. Okay. Phew. Show me your face, but you can see it from here. I want to burn you into my memory. Your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your hair. Oh my God, your voice. The warmth of your hand. The firmness of your cock between my legs. Don't worry, I will search you out. But won't you just be at the castle again? No matter how long it takes. Hundreds of years. Thousands of years. Why are they assuming that they're just gonna live that long? I will come to you. Oh, so now they're gonna be like, oh, now they're actually like, there's like a love thing going on that was totally not like going on for the entire game. They're just gonna like shoehorn it in at the last minute. Let's go to Earth somehow. Are they just gonna Peter Pan up there? Oh, he can turn into the Firebird now. He doesn't need to go to the save points anymore for some reason. Oh yeah, I already forgot that dude that we like flew here. Alright, so why can't we just fly back to Earth and then just, like, not be separated? Then you don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of years looking for each other. It's kind of a cool scene. The Earth's look had changed. But glowing in the sky, it was as beautiful as ever. Buildings replaced... Oh, excuse me, the forest. Rivers became roads. But the villages held only smiling faces. Oh man, this is a lot of text to be going like this slowly. But the Earth was the only one that looked sad. Wait, why? Does it not like having buildings built upon it? Tomorrow morning, Kara and I will start our new lives. So just everything just like automatically just like phased to where now the Tower of Babel stands tall as if it knows the whole future of the Earth. So everything just like phased, and now this whole reality is like different now. So everything that was just is no longer. All the people in all the towns we met just don't exist now. Is that what they're trying to convey? Illusion of Gaia staff. We got credits. Woohoo. Oh yeah, this game took quite a while to beat. Part of it was just because I was doing the editing thing that I talked about before. Alright, so we just got credits. I guess since we're here, I have real life stuff to talk about. So if you're not interested in that, you can just click off the video, since I'm just going to talk about stuff going on with me. Normally I don't do this, but like I wanted to not have to worry about playing and talking at the same time with this. But I've just been basically waiting to get to the end of the game so I could talk about this. Basically what happened is I don't know, it's kind of a long story, but and I basically hadn't gone to the eye doctor in a long time, and for the longest time, I didn't like think I needed new glasses. And you know, like when your prescription gets outdated, like it's so like gradual that like you don't really like notice a whole lot. And then even once you start noticing that you can't see stuff from a certain distance, you're just like, well, I don't need to be able to see. You know, I don't need to be able to read a Bible from like a half mile away. So just because I can't see that thing, it's like, well, like I never need to see anything that far away. So like, you just like put it out of your mind or whatever. You're just like, whatever, I can still see it. I can still see everything I need to see, you know? And so for the longest time, I didn't think I needed new glasses. So I just put it off and put it off and put it off. And then finally a while back, I was like, man, like I'm actually... Like, I really should, like, get new glasses, you know? And like I had said in the past, I'm a chronic procrastinator. So even from the time where I was like, yeah, like, it's starting to get, like, bad. Like, I should really get new glasses. I still, like, just didn't do it. I was like, well, I can still, like, function and see everything. And I've been, you know, like, I've been getting by up to this point or whatever. So it's like, I don't really need to do it, like, right now, you know? So I just like, put it off. And then finally... I noticed that, like, well, my left eye has always been, like, worse than my right eye. So I noticed that, so as my vision just degraded or whatever from needing new glasses, from not getting new glasses in, like, 15 years or whatever, your eye that's already bad, it's gonna be, like, more noticeable in that eye first. So I just started noticing that, like, I was like, okay, my left eye is getting to be where it's, like, I really need to, like, not... like keep putting this off. I should really actually get a new prescription or whatever. So finally, like this is, you know, and then I still like kept putting it off for like, I don't even know for how long. Like there was a point where I knew I probably should. And then there was a point where I was like, okay, I can't ignore this anymore. And then, so I finally called and made the appointment. And apparently I thought that I was just going to make the appointment and go, but instead they're like, oh, well, we can see you 6 weeks from now. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, fine, whatever, you know? And, so I thought what was going to happen is that I was going to go in and I was going to get new glasses and everything was going to be fine. But I turned, like, I showed up to the thing and, you know, they started asking me, they were just like, do you have any, you know, I told them it's been a long time since I got new glasses. And then they were like, all right, well, do you have any, like, headaches due to eye strain? You know, like, if your eyes strain too much, it can cause, like, headaches or whatever. And they were like, do you have any, like dry eyes or excessive, like, discharge or whatever? Any sort of, you know, any dryness, redness or whatever? And I'm just like, no, everything seems fine. I just can't friggin' see. I just need new glasses, you know? And, basically they did the thing where they isolate like one eye because they're like checking each eye individually, and they checked my right eye, and my right eye, it was, they had, basically what happened is they checked the right eye, and then they checked the left eye, and then the left eye was like different from the right eye. When I was reading the letters off the thing, I could see the letter that I was looking at, but the letter on the left and to the right was like blurry. And they did this thing where she had me like look straight ahead, and then she put her hand like off to the side at like different angles or whatever, at like different points, kind of like going around a clock or whatever, just to like check the different points in my field of vision. And she was like, "How many fingers?" And then there was a spot where she did that, and I like couldn't tell how many fingers she was holding up. There was like a void where her hand was. So I was like, okay, well that's like the other eye wasn't like that. I was able to see for the most part all the ones on the other eye. So then they checked my my eye pressure, and I later found out they said that my eye pressure was 40. So then they immediately like grabbed this drop thing and put this drop in, and then they rechecked it, and then it went down to 25. And basically, when it comes to eye pressure, if it's above 20, that's considered to be what do you call it? It's like hypertensive or whatever. It's like elevated, it's like you're in the elevated range, and then anything above 30 puts you at like high risk of like damage to your eyes. And mine was 40, so mine was like super mega high. And so as it turns out, like I said, I thought I was just gonna go in and get new glasses and everything was gonna be fine, but instead I went in and found out that I have glaucoma. And I'm only 38, so I thought that glaucoma was something that you didn't have to even worry about until you were like, I don't know, 80? But apparently you can get it before you're even 40. So I was like, God, son of a... So, like, it kind of sucked balls to, like, I had, like, the rug, like, pulled out from under me. I thought I was going to go in and get new glasses and everything was going to be fine. And instead, they're just like, oh, your vision's just going to suck out of your left eye forever. So basically, like, my left eye is just, like, permanently, like, blurry. I can see the thing that I'm like looking at, but then like everything around it is like blurry, and I also have like a dead zone in my vision in my left eye. Basically, I also have like a small one in my right eye, but I didn't even notice it because there's always overlap with the other eye. The dead zone is in a different spot in each eye, so I had overlap from the other eye. So that's how I like never noticed until they isolated the eyes, each eye individually or whatever. But basically, I guess just to like illustrate, hold on, let me get some water. Basically, like to illustrate, like if I'm driving, if I have my hands at like 3 and 6 on the steering wheel, or not 3 and 6, 3 and 9, if I have my hands on like the two like sides, left and right side of the steering wheel, if I'm looking straight ahead, if I close my right eye, I can't see the rearview mirror. There's like a void, it's like gone. And then if I'm driving and I look straight ahead, I can't see like half of my left hand. So there's like a smaller so the dead zone, like if you extend your like your arm like out into the side, like where your rear view mirror would go when you're driving, if you make a fist, like the dead zone is about the size of a fist. So I mean overall it's like a small percentage of my total field of vision or whatever. And then if I close my right eye, there's a dead zone where it's like half the size of a fist, so it's like smaller in that one. But because, like I said, because I always have vision, like because there's overlap with the other eye, I didn't even notice that I had that or whatever. So basically, so I mean, I can still like see and drive and stuff. I can still see well enough, but it just like sucks that like my left eye is just sort of like a helper eye at this point. Like I can still see the existence of objects with just my bad eye. Like I could do like basic, like I could like I can make like a bowl of cereal with just my bad eye. I can still like go around my house and like I can still like recognize objects and stuff. But like if I were to like make like eggs, it would probably be a little crunchy. I probably wouldn't be able to see if there was like a little piece of eggshell or something in it. But then like with the combination of my left and right eye, I can still like see enough to have like enough vision to where I can like see everything, where I can like live normally and stuff. And they gave me these like eye drops that were supposed to lower my eye pressure. I have to take an eye drop in each eye in the morning when I wake up, and then another of the same drop in like the evening time, and then before I go to bed I take a different eye drop. So I'm putting drops in my eyes 3 times a day. Are we stuck at this end screen, by the way? So I also started sleeping on my back. They say that if you sleep on your back, then it lets the fluid in your eyes like drain out better. Because basically it's like if the fluid isn't like draining out properly, then that's what increases the pressure. And basically what happens is that if your eye pressure is like too high for too long, it like compresses against the optic nerve and it like kills off part of the optic nerve. So that's why so basically like, so there's nothing wrong with my eye per se, but because part of my optic nerve is like damaged, like not all of the data is like being sent to the visual processing center of my brain. So so I don't know, it's really hard to describe what it looks like, but so yeah, I'm only getting like a partial image or whatever. But this happened, my eye appointment was on August 22nd. So this happened 2 months and 1 week ago. But like I said, it's between my left and right eye, I still have enough vision, like I can still like play video games and stuff. Like this, like most of this game has been after that happened, and you know, other than my own stupid mistakes and whatnot, you know, I'm assuming that nobody would have guessed that my vision was like fucked up or anything in terms of like, boy, he's not playing like very well, you know. So I can still like see, I can still play video games and stuff, but I just had to start taking those eye drops just to prevent any further damage. They did a test a couple weeks afterwards just to make sure that the drops were like still working. And last time I went in, and then when they did that test, they said that it was, I think they said it was like 14/14 or 16/16, something like that. I don't know. As long as you're under 20, then you're in like the safe zone or whatever. So so the drops did work. Plus, like I don't know how much of it was the drops and then how much of it was just from sleeping on my back. Oh, and I'm sleeping on my back like at like an elevated, like at an angle. So I'm at like a, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 degree angle, something like that. I don't know. It's not that much of an angle, but I was worried that I've been a side sleeper for like as long as I can remember. So I thought that like changing my sleeping position, I'd never slept on my back. Like I don't think ever. I mean, probably maybe since like, I don't know, childhood or whatever, but I don't remember doing it. So I was worried that I wouldn't be able to actually sleep. So as awkward as it was to be in a different position, luckily I was able to still fall asleep just as easily. And I've been doing it for, I don't know, probably 2 months. I probably started doing it soon after that appointment on August 22nd. Because then I just went to Google and I was just like, ways to reduce eye pressure. And that was one of the things it said to do. So yeah, also unknowingly, because I was a side sleeper, I saw a thing. There's actually not a whole lot of information about it, but one of the things that it said was that there's a correlation between, or there's like a link. I think link is stronger than correlation. They said that with the people that have glaucoma, that are side sleepers, that have a preferred side to sleep on or whatever, they're like dramatically more likely to have it on the side that's like facing down or whatever. So in my case, I would always sleep on my left side, and so then my left eye would be down, and so that so the pressure got like really high on that side or whatever, and so in my case it ended up being true. So there was that part of me that's like, well, if I would have not been a side sleeper, I could have or if I would have slept evenly on my left and right side instead of all on my left side, I could have mitigated the damage to the one side or whatever. But and I also looked up, it also said that caffeine increases your eye pressure too, and it's like, well, son of a bitch, that would have been nice to know like 10 years ago. So there is that part of me that's like kind of kicking myself, being like, I was like unknowingly doing these things that were like making it worse. But then it's like, well, you can't fault yourself for not knowing something that you didn't know. Like, it's not common knowledge, you know? And so all you can do is just try to just you know, like you didn't know, you had no way of knowing. So all you can do is like make the change, like going forward, and just like prevent any, further damage. So basically, with these eye drops and these lifestyle changes, and I did quit caffeine. I did have a small relapse during part of the time when I was sick or whatever. But I did go 50 days without caffeine, which, like, considering I had been an addict for over a decade, most people that take caffeine daily, like, the thought of quitting, like, it, like, terrifies them. And it's like, well, yeah, when you're addicted, the thought of stopping is terrifying, you know? And, you know, people always just like, oh, I love coffee. I just, they just, they hug their coffee cup like it's a puppy or something. And it's like, well, yeah, of course. Like, drug addicts love their drugs, you know? But, yeah, caffeine is hard to quit. But I did quit again. This is my second day with no caffeine. And, I know I've gone 50 days without it, which I didn't, it was just, I didn't plan to go 50 days or whatever. I just, like, counted the days and just happened to be exactly 50. But I did stop, again, hopefully for the last time ever. So between the quitting caffeine, the eye drops, and sleeping on my back, and like I said, they already tested, and then they did a test to check or whatever, and then they did like another test where they could they did like a more detailed test so they could see exactly how much vision I had lost, like, and where or whatever. And then they checked it again, and I was still in the lower, like, in like the safe range or whatever. So basically, so with these eye drops and with the lifestyle changes I made, in theory, that should prevent any further damage. So, I mean, I can see enough to where, like nobody would know that I had any sort of vision loss unless I told them, you know? Like, I'm not, like, fumbling for stuff or anything, you know? But I've kind of had to just accept the fact that, like, if my vision stays the way it is, like, I'll be fine. Like, I'll be able to, like, live out my life or whatever. It does kind of suck because I'm only 38, so it's like I'm planning on living for, like, 80 more years. And it's completely irreversible. Like, there's no, like, cure for it or anything. Basically, all you do is just, like, manage it and do things to just preserve what vision you have left. So if my vision, stays the way it is, then I'm okay with that. I've made my peace or whatever. That if I just have this much vision for the rest of my life, then that's totally fine. And, but yeah, I just wanted to just take a few minutes and just talk about that. This is, I normally don't give like real life updates, but this was like a big one. This was like life changing to have like that bombshell dropped on me, you know, to just think that you're just gonna get new glasses and then your vision's gonna get better, and then, oh, surprise, your vision's just gonna suck balls forever. But I think like your brain sort of focuses on what it can see instead of what it can't see, you know? Like, oh, there's a term for it, brain plasticity or whatever, where your brain sort of like adapts. And so yeah, my brain is like adapted to where I can still like I think my brain is like focusing on what my right eye is producing versus what my left eye is producing. So everything is still good enough to where I can still like play video games and drive and work and do everything normally. But yeah, I guess just going forward, you know, like I said, I just have to make those couple of life changes and add the eye drops, and then in theory, everything should just stay the same and shouldn't get worse. Like I said, they tested my eye pressure after a couple of weeks, and then they tested it again after like I think a month or whatever. So my eye pressures are holding in the safe range or whatever. And so I think they said every like 6 months I'm just gonna go in and they're just gonna like keep checking or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to there was part of me that was like wanting to just like get this like off my chest to my audience, you know. And then also part of me was just like, man, I don't know. I feel like I've already talked about it like to people in like real life, to where I was like, man, I'm gonna have to give the whole spiel again, you know. So I was kind of not looking forward to it, and also just yeah, I don't know. Like anyone who watches my content didn't think that the finale of Illusion of Gaia would be where I have this like this major real life update or whatever. But I was sort of looking forward and also not looking forward to getting to the end of this game, because I knew that I was gonna have to give this whole spiel. But yeah, I guess that's the spiel. So I guess that's gonna conclude this game. And so what is it actually depicting? So everybody came back to life. I guess everyone's like running towards me. This person in the purple, they look like different, don't they? Is that how they looked? Did I just not see them from the side? But yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Let me just double check one more time to make sure that we're stuck. Yep, we're stuck at this end screen, old school style. But anyway, that concludes this game. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And also please like this video, because I would super mega appreciate it. And hold on, what's up with those 2 stairs? Why are there 2 stairs? What's the dealio with that? I just saw that just now. Anyway, that concludes this game. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next game. Bye-bye.